Hello. I have thought about doing this for so long, beginning this channel, and I never pressed play on it. I'd even record the videos and just let them sit on my phone. But this past 2 weeks have been really, really rough, but also really, really enlightening and just teaching me a lot about life, about doing the things that you set out to do and that you want to do, but you just never press play on that. 2 weeks ago, I lost someone so dear to my heart, my grandmother. And it happened so unexpected that, of course, we did not foresee it coming. She wasn't sick. It was just really, really sudden. And in that, I have just been going back to everything I ever wanted to do in my life and really just really thinking about how can I be intentional on making those dreams reality and making those accomplishments reality. Setting goals and going for it. And in my spirit, I have just been really thinking about how truly short life really is and how we think we have time to do things and we think we have time to accomplish things, and in reality we don't have all the time that we think we have. And I ask you, I question you, what is that thing that you want to do? What is that thing that you want to accomplish for yourself, but you're too scared to press play, or you're too afraid to go for it because you don't know what other people will think of you? What is that thing for you? Don't let that thing or that fear or that voice in your head hold you back from doing whatever it is that's on your heart, whatever it is that you feel that God has placed in you. I do believe that God aligned people and He aligned timing and He just aligned our paths. He aligns our paths in which we don't even notice. Like we don't notice. And I don't want to go through this life. I don't want to get to the end of my life and wonder what if. Neither do I want that for you. Sometimes we can take things and people and life in general for granted. And it is so precious. It is so precious. So precious. And in the midst and before this, I knew that, I knew it, but yet and still I was taking it for granted and I wasn't acting upon things. But no more. And as nervous as this makes me, I want to be in a creative space. I want to encourage others. And let me encourage you as I encourage myself. That comfortable space that you're in, that comfort zone that you have for yourself, that you've set yourself in that little bubble, and you just staying right there, it's going to hold you back. It's going to hold you back from the life that God really wants you to live. It's going to hold you back from the life that you really and truly want to live. Life is too short. Life is too precious to live it playing safe. How will you know if you can fly, if you clip your wings too early? How do you know what you can accomplish if you don't even give yourself the opportunity of seeing, of trying? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? A sign, a vision, God to send someone and tell you, hey, this is your time? Well, this is that sign, this is that vision. This is God sending someone to tell you, hey, this is your time. Get out of that chair, get out of that bed, get out of that negative space, get away from those negative people. Do the thing that makes you happy in this world. Do that thing that you've always wondered about, but you never did it. It may be traveling. It may be reaching out to that person that you had a disagreement with years ago and you miss them, but you're too prideful to tell them that you miss them. Do it. Because in the end, none of that matters. None of that will matter. All we'll be left with is memories. And it's up to you to create your memories. No one else can do that for you. No one else can give you the life that you want. That is no one else's responsibility but yours. So my prayer for you, as I'm praying for me, is that you'll live, man. And you'll live like no tomorrow. I've had a lot of tears in the past couple of weeks, but I've had and I've thought more clear than ever. I've really seen how precious life is, and we are just going through so much in the world right now. This year has been rough. Undeniably, I don't think anyone can deny the fact that this year has been really rough. But in some odd way, I feel that I've learned so much in it. And I've learned, if nothing else, if I don't take anything else from 2020, if none of us take anything else from 2020, I will take the fact that, I need to do my own heart checks. Tap into that of sitting down, being quiet, quieting yourself, and doing your heart checks. What is your heart saying? Are there things that you need to change in you? Are there people that are getting in the way of you living in fulfillment? Are there people getting in the way of who you truly, truly are and who you truly, truly want to be? Because sometimes you need to cut some people off too. But sometimes you simply need to just sit with yourself and ask yourself, am I living up to my best expectations? Am I going after everything I want to go after? And I'm going to tell you, being on here, it was You know, it's a creative space. It's a way to touch others, and it's a way to get encouraged, but it can also be a mess. Um, and that's scary. That's scary. But you're not gonna truly raise yourself up to the levels you want to be when you're playing safe. When you're playing it safe, that's just it. You're gonna play it safe. So this video, even though I hope it's something in it you can get out of, I hope the main message you get is do not play life safe. It's too short. It's too short to get to the end of your life and not have done the things that you wanted to do. Man, when I look back, I want to say, that was fun. But I also want to be able to say, God, I hope that in some way I served you. I hope that in some way I left somebody's life a little better. And maybe that's what you really want to do. Maybe in some way you want to live in purpose. You want to live purposeful. You want to live a purposeful life. And you can. But I just feel like so many of us sit on that. We sit on it and we have all these great ideas, me included, have all these great ideas and they're just stuck in our head. The world needs those ideas. The world needs you. The world needs to hear you. The world needs to see you. The world needs to feel the love that you have inside of you, especially right now. And as I sit here, in my grandmother's chair, I am just reminded of the love that she had for me. And if there is anybody out there that is grieving because you've lost someone unexpectedly, or even if you knew it was coming, it still does not take away that pain, that hurt, especially when you're so close to someone and you see them every day, and to go from seeing them every day and longing for them and missing them. Let me tell you, and I hope this encourages you in some way. And as again, let me say, I'm only trying to encourage you as I am trying to encourage myself. But I truly do believe that they are forever in our hearts and that their spirit is around us all the time. All the time. Take those memories, take them and remember them and live with them. And in time, I do believe it'll bring, it won't, I feel like that longing and that missing, that part will always be there. But I pray it brings you some kind of solace, some kind of hope. Some kind of hope. So, as I log off, probably should have done this in the beginning. But my name is Jertrice. And I hope that something I said has helped you, has motivated you, has encouraged you in some way. One of the last things I wanted to tell my grandmother, because she'd always say it, but was that I I wanted to do something I love to do. And I think that we're all put here on this earth for a reason, for a purpose. I know my purpose is to help others. I just have not always known in what realm. But as I said, as I encourage me, I hope I can encourage you. And then in some space, on at least on here, we'll find each other and try to help each other through this thing. So get off of that couch, get out of that bed, get off of that chair. Go live your life. Follow your dreams. Chase them down. Because in the end, we want to know that we've done it all at our best abilities